So I realized there was an untapped market in selling pictures of roadkill. No one was doing it for some reason. I don't know why not. The pictures never stink, and it's convenient for the people that wanted roadkill, but it always smelled too bad. I got on the next best thing, a photo of it. All the people with deers on the mantle can now put a picture of a dead deer on the mantle instead. So you don't have to put a dead animal on the wall anymore. Getting into this business, I realized I had some competition. Google. I thought that all I had to do was sell these photos of roadkill that I find along the road. I realized that people can just Google the photos themselves. So I put on a war on Google and vowed to take it down. That's right. I then Googled how to shut down Google, and I got no answer. So I figured Google wouldn't tell me how to shut it down itself, so I turned to Bing. I was sure Bing really hates Google being his competitor, so I was sure it would cough up the answer. To my surprise, though, I guess Bing was a good sport and wouldn't tell me the answer either. So I then decided on a great idea of making it illegal to own photos of roadkill. If it's illegal, then it'll be more important to get the photos because everyone will want to because it's illegal. I joined the Oval Office by putting on a suit and blending in. It's not like anyone was paying attention. I just walked right in. No one noticed. Once I knew I was in the clear, I got on the podium once the Congress speech was over. I screamed on the mic, "Before you all go, we need to make photos of roadkill illegal. If taking pictures of dead body is morally wrong and also should be illegal, why is it any different with dead animals?" And on that day, no questions were asked. Everyone in unison agreed to make both taking photos of dead people and dead animals illegal. And owning any photos can get you in some hot water. Not any jacuzzi, by the way. It's the bad type of hot water. After I made photos of dead animals illegal, the FBI was busting down people's doors whenever they whether or not they were even home, and were confiscating any photos of dead deer shot by hunters. Don't worry, I got rid of all my evidence because I knew this was going to go down. They're doing the same thing with, if there's any people taking pictures of dead people, but it's not important to the story. All the photos online went to the dark web, and people with hunting photos were getting arrested the next day because they were given 24 hours to delete them. Some people obliged, but others thought it was ridiculous. Now they're in prison. Now, was not listening pretty ridiculous? Yes, it was. Now that dead animal photos were illegal, this opened up a huge demand. Everyone was craving the need to own photos of it because it was not allowed, even for people that never even owned any photos. They just wanted to all of a sudden because of this. We all want what we can't have. I was selling these suckers like crazy, and I became a multi-billionaire with dirty money. That's right. The neighbors got suspicious, though, when I traded my 1997 Ford F-150 for a 2022 Ford Ranger and added to my mobile home 12 stories with a swimming pool in the backyard and 2 security guards guarding my home with 2 more security guards guarding the security guards beside them. So I got a knock on the door from the police and asked how I got so much money. I threw a $10,000 stack of money at both police officers, told them they can keep it if they drop it. They did drop the money on the floor, but not the case. They dropped the money on the floor and picked it back up and put it in their pockets and continued to want to arrest me. Worst part of them being smartasses is that they still wanted to arrest me. So the security guards went to escort them out, and then the police arrested the security guards. The security guards of the security guards didn't like that very much and punched the police till the police were knocked out on the ground unconscious. And the security guards were given the keys to the handcuffs by the security guards of the security guards. I thought that was the end of it. And I just went on my day, and I could just chilled at my house. But, like, in an hour or so, my home was surrounded by police officers and FBI agents and SWAT teams and all that. Helicopters, just everything. I threw $1 million out the window, but it seemed like money can't solve all my problems because they were ungrateful. And they arrested me after I tried to hide the photos of the roadkill. I knew I should have hired security guards for the security guards, but I was just being stingy, They found all the photos and have me, in prison for life. That's life for you, a prison. It seems that I made something illegal that I was caught with, so joke's on me. Not to mention all the mad hunters I met in prison that beat me up for ruining their lives. Right before I thought I was about to die, everyone was let out because they reversed the law. And, even though they beat me up, they didn't care. Everyone hated me, so the police hated me too, However, I was kept in the prison because I bribed the officers. At least I didn't have life anymore, but they still gave me 15 years, which is the maximum sentence. But honestly, $1 million is like 5 cents to the average person to me. It's like $1 million is what an average person thinks 5 cents is. But they just didn't want to hear it. I guess the moral of the story is to only bribe the police if you are poor. That's the only way it's going to work. Hey, you cannot believe me that this happened, but I am the witness. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you for watching and listening and everyone that supports this channel. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. Peace.